So the good thing with Git is that whenever you do Git commit, it takes a snapshot of your working directory or your Git repository in that particular state. So it means that you can actually go back to the same snapshots or those states that you had saved or took snapshots of previously. So I'm going to show that in this tutorial. So I'm going to create or make another file. So I'll simply say touch, then I'll say file1. Then I'm going to echo something into the new file. So echo new file, then this is a new file. So I'm going to echo something in there so that when you say cut new file, there's now new file inside. So now that I've done this, how can I now go back to the other snapshot or the other states, the first state? So let me just say git add everything, then git commit with the message. So the message is going to be added something. So now when I say git log, it will show me the two different commits I made. So whenever you use git log, it's going to show you all the different commits you made. So each commit is going to have a unique number. So this is the unique number for this previous commit I've just made, added something. So this is the commit message. Then this is the person who made the commit. Then this is the email address of the person who made the commit. So now, how can I go back to either of these? So now I can check the branch that I'm in and then see how I can work around with that. So let me just say git branch. So there are two branches in here and currently I'm in develop. So I've made something in develop, but then I want to go back to the way it was before. So I'll show you guys a much safer way first, then I'll show you a much quicker way afterwards. So you can first of all say git checkout. Then you copy this unique number for that particular commit you want to go back to. So this commit was first commit. So I can say control C to copy. Then you paste that there. So it's now there. So I can now make a separate branch where all these things or that state cut new file, there's nothing. So if I use git branch, there are now three different branches. So there's revert, there's develop, and there's also new branch. A new branch is a branch that we are currently in, and it's a branch that contains the state of the object or the state of the repository, the Git repository at a certain instance. So I can now go back to develop. So I'll say git checkout develop. Then I can now go back, so switch to branch develop. And then in this branch, I can now say git merge if I want to. So I can say git merge, but then git merge is not going to take me to exactly the snapshot at that particular point in the other one. So now if I want to go back to the exact state, I'll use git, then I'll say reset hard, then I specify the branch name. So the branch name is new branch. So that's the branch name. So if I do this, then we'll only have one file in this branch, which is new file. If I say cut new file, there's nothing in there. So this is one way in which you can go back to a certain snapshot in Git. So this is one really good thing about Git. Now, a quicker way of doing the same thing, let me go to the branch revert. So I'll say git checkout revert. Then if I do ls, there's one file. So let me just say cut new file. So even in here, there's nothing. So let me just add some things and also do git commit and everything. Then I'll want to revert to a certain instance. So let me say echo added something. Then I'll add this into the new file. Then I'll say git commit with the message added to new file. So I now have these two commits. So there's first commit, then there's also added to new file. So now let's imagine that I want to go back to first commit. So this is the quicker way that I was telling you guys about. So if you don't want to change anything, you just want to go back to the exact state, you can simply say git reset, then you say hard, then you copy this particular number, then you paste it there, and it's going to take you back to that particular instance. So if I now do ls, there's new file, and if I cut new file, there's nothing. This is how you can work around with branches and how you can use git log and how you can go back to certain snapshots or states of your repository. So thank you guys for watching, and for you guys who are new to the channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, as well as you leave your comments so that I'll at least know what I need to work on in the coming videos.